2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful grounds of TPC Sawgrass, our opening round coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, there's a lot of money on the line this week. It's the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Take me through this course.
Yeah, and none of the players will actually admit that they're going to be a little nervous about that money, but I promise they are. It's just a different golf course. There's no shot that really fits your eye. You have a tee box pointing one direction, a landing area that's a different direction, and a green that sits even more cattywampus than that. It's a golf course you have to have a lot of imagination at and not be afraid to hit the big bender and pull off some of the funkier shots, because you're going to be presented with them quite a few times around here. It's a goofy golf course that linear golfers such as PGA Tour players don't necessarily like.
Let's get down to the first hole.
I think this one is heading for the bunker.
Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us?
The bunker has not been kind to him, Andrew. This is really nasty.
Was just a little bit off. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Needs this to drop to save par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
So close. 5 feet remains.
This for a bogey.
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here, because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Trying to get out of the pine straw here. That's a really nice shot. Looks like about 120 yards left. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
John, what's going on out there?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
This one's got eyes for the flag.
Oh, it's in the hole. And for birdie. And that'll certainly help her chances here.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Now, this putt for birdie. The putt goes in. That's a birdie, and that's the way you bounce back. And he moves to even par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here on the 3rd.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker.
There's some thicker stuff there. Steady on.
This is the 3rd. All right, bogey putt. And after that hole, he'll drop to 1 over for the event. A par 4 here.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
This one looks long. I like that one. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
So far, so good.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods. Oh, I like the look of this. Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game. New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah,
then
she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? Like, she's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play. But I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4. 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, that is a Tiger Stinger at its best. Well executed. Good shot there, Beamer. Oh, tidy looking shot that.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Looking good.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Let's go down to Henny.
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
Oh, very nice indeed.
What a beautiful shot into the 7th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Five wood is the choice. Looking to get up and down from here. Watch this one. It's headed right toward the hole. Finishing off that hole. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Teeing off here at the 9th.
Going and going and going.
I got to tell you, I like the play. Why not? Just go for it. This is his third. On the green, that's always mission number one. A chance to get in red figures with this putt. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
I think this one is pretty straight, but it might move a little bit to the left.
That starts off on a good line.
And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. We start the back 9 with a par 4. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. A chance here to get to 2 under for the event.
Surely it's going to.
Job well done with the birdie right there.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Lining up from the sand now. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Oh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
He's got this for his part.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
That's disappointing. And this one is for bogey. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Come on, sit. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Now this is important. This for par.
Ooh. 4 feet to the cup. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Opting for the 6-iron. Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Can he make one from long range? Good speed too. Wow, what a putt. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Lining up here from a long way away. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
I think it's going to go up the hill and to the right.
That'll be disappointing. We see that even in the pro ranks. It happens to the best of them. Ooh, that almost went down. A bogey putt awaits. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Not a bad result right there. This shot is about 170 yards. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Okay, moving on to the next hole. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. We've hit the par 5 16th hole.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Oh, stay away from that bunker. This shot will come out of the fairway bunker.
It's a nice day to find another fairway.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Here's a bogey putt. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, this one should start out pretty straight and then take a little movement to the right.
And after that hole, he is slipping in the standings. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This is pitching wedge on the way. It's just so disappointing ending up in the water. If this goes in, we'd call it a bomb.
Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
Okay, this putt for double bogey. As we move on to the next, he falls to 3 over par for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
That will definitely work. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Still some work to do here. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Putt on a good line.
Getting better.
It's going to go! Rich, a long day, 18 holes in the books. It was great to be alongside you.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to be alongside you, my friend.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back for the second round of the Players' Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. As we review the standings, our leader is sitting at 9 under. Wow, what a swing. Second shot here on the first.
This one headed left in a hurry.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Let's see if he can save par. Okay, on to the next.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
An opportunity here with a par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
This one got away from him, heading to the rough. Time now for the third. Okay, some distance here. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Oh. And now a 6-footer is left. The tee shot at 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what,
good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
The club choice is a 6-iron. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Wow, I thought that was in. And now this putt for bogey. Wow. All right, that one is behind us. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Oh boy, didn't see that one coming. All right, that one's wet. Time to get another ball out. "16 feet to the cup."
Nice little par putt here.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
That was close.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Going with the stinger off the tee. Judge that one beautifully. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Putting for a par here. And that's now 5 over for the tournament. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, the stinger. That is a thing of beauty. Take class and talent to hit that shot. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt is from 14 feet. Oh, I like this. A great look for birdie to get the ball rolling. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Sitting at +5 overall.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Here's the third shot. Needs this putt to save par. He gets that one to drop. We have a par 3 here.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
This putt for a birdie. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Looking good.
Good effort from there.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. The tee shot at number 9. Well, we'll see what happens, but you love the aggressive style here with driver. This shot out of the pine straw.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Big shot out of the green side bunker. "11 feet to the hole."
Gotta try and save the par here.
Right on line, but just misses. 7 feet to the cup. Now to the par 4 10th. That is deep, deep rough. He did not get enough out of the rough. The beach is not where you want to be right now. And just this short one left for par. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
Welcome to the par 5 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's paced it, he's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer. Okay. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 5 over for the event. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Yeah, nicely played. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
What a putt that was.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This putt for par here. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
And that's now 5 over for the tournament. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. I like the pace on this putt.
Looking good.
And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course. Par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
You never know what you're going to get out of the bunker, and this one is coming up short. Let's see what happens out of the first cut.
And from the rough, too. This is looking nice.
Staring down a very long putt here. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
This starts on a really good line. This putt still tracking nicely. A tap in for bogey. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. This shot from about 190 yards. This is a 7-iron on the way. That's exactly what he was hoping for. He can still walk away with par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Going with 8-iron here. Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
A look at the lie in the green side rough. Wow, I really like that. Moving on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Henny, what more can you tell us?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
A par to wrap things up on 18. Well, Beamer, pack up your stuff. Our featured player is headed home.
Now the next question is aisle or window. I'm telling you, it's a terrible feeling missing the cut. But you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.